Hello, beloved souls. It's Adele here. Today we're diving deep into a message that lives at the heart of our human awakening: healing separation and anchoring unity consciousness. This is not just about peace between nations, it's about remembering a far greater truth, that we were never separate to begin with. Everything we think, say, or do ripples through the collective field because all of life is interconnected. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and journey with me as we remember who we truly are. One consciousness, many expressions, co-creating the new earth together. Let's begin at the very root of it all. That moment in humanity's story when we forgot the law of one. There are many forces that have long divided the human collective. The color of our skin, our religions, wealth, education, geography, appearance, politics, and even our professions or positions of power. This illusion of separation has shaped societies, fueled wars, and justified inequality for thousands of years. Yet at its root, all separation is simply a forgetting. Forgetting that we are one, threads of the same divine tapestry, temporarily playing different roles. And even today, this illusion continues to express itself in countless ways. Economic gaps widen, politics divide, socio-cultural walls rise between generations, genders, and races. Even global events like the pandemic, which could have united the world in compassion, instead mirrored our contrasting fears and values. Some saw acts of care, others saw threats to freedom. And beyond human society, there's a deeper divide: the separation between humanity and the animal, plant, and mineral kingdoms. For too long, we've seen nature as a resource to use rather than sacred life to cherish. Yet the trees that give us breath, the minerals that shape the earth, and the animals that walk beside us, all are part of the same web of life. To heal separation, we must remember that unity consciousness extends beyond humanity. It embraces every being, living and non-living, that forms the body of Mother Earth herself. Because beyond all divisions, there's a higher truth waiting to be remembered. Separation is not our natural state. It's a veil of forgetting. And when we remember who we are, one consciousness expressing through many forms, that veil begins to dissolve. To understand how far we've drifted from that truth, we only need to look at the mirror of society. The way we treat one another, and all forms of life that share this planet, reflects the level of consciousness humanity embodies. A truly evolved civilization isn't measured by its wealth or technology, but by how gently it cares for its most vulnerable: the poor, the elderly, the voiceless, and yes, the earth itself. When we exploit or destroy nature for profit, we are, in truth, wounding our own body. Because humanity and earth are one organism, breathing together. Every act of cruelty or inequality outside us mirrors the inner separation still present within. The wars, pollution, and injustices we witness are simply reflections of what still needs healing in our hearts. Healing begins the moment we stop looking out there for who to blame and start looking in here for where love has yet to be remembered. And if we look even deeper, we begin to see that the earth herself is a living body. Just like the human body, she constantly strives to maintain balance, homeostasis, so that life can thrive. Her lakes, rivers, and oceans are her blood. Her air and trees are her breath. The fire in her core, and within our spirit, is her life force, as the beautiful song Mama by Sam Garrett reminds us. When we treat the earth as we treat our own body, we realize how deeply everything is connected. Imagine if a cluster of liver cells decided to hoard nutrients for themselves, believing they were more important than the heart or kidneys. the body would fall into imbalance. The liver might become toxic, while the heart or kidneys grow weak. Prolonged imbalance creates illness. This is what happens when humanity competes for power or resources. The planetary body becomes sick, and all of us feel the effects. Through polluted air, poisoned waters, food shortages, and collective emotional distress. What we call climate change is really the Earth's way of communicating her pain, a reflection of humanity's own disconnection. Healing begins when we restore cooperation and respect within ourselves and with the living systems that sustain us. When we honor the earth as sacred and alive, we realign with the divine rhythm of creation itself, where life supports life and love restores all. And this brings us to the great truth at the center of it all, the law of one. This law is the foundation of all creation. The truth that everything in existence is connected because everything is one. It reminds us, as within, so without. As above, so below. Whatever we do, give, or withhold from others, we ultimately do, give, or withhold from ourselves. Every thought, emotion, and action ripples through the unified field and returns to its source. Always. Kindness returns as kindness. Harm returns as harm. Not as punishment, but as divine balance, the universe showing us what we have created. If we judge someone, we strengthen judgment within ourselves. And one day, life mirrors it back, not to punish, but to help us understand. Likewise, when we uplift others or act with integrity, even when unseen, we raise the vibration of the whole. The law of one teaches that there is no other. Every being, every creature, every element of existence is part of the same divine life. What we deny another, we deny ourselves. What we give another, we give to the divine within. When we live by this law, compassion becomes our natural way of being, love becomes our compass, and unity our highest truth. So why does all of this matter now? Because we are living in a great revealing, a time when humanity's light and shadow are being brought to the surface for healing. The cracks we see in our systems are not failures. They are openings through which light can enter. Every thought, word, and action contributes to either healing or division. Every choice shapes the collective frequency. Humanity stands at a crossroads. We can continue to repeat the old cycles of competition and control, or we can birth a reality rooted in compassion, cooperation, and conscious creation. The next 1,000 years of Earth's story will be written by the choices we make today, moment by moment, breath by breath. And so, before the world can heal, each of us must first notice how separation is showing up in our own life. Ask yourself, where do I still feel separate? From others, from nature, or from my own heart? Do I compare myself, judge others, or struggle to forgive? Separation doesn't only appear in nations or social groups, it shows up in our daily energy. In the quiet comparison, the fear of not belonging, the belief that we must compete to be worthy. Sometimes it's visible, as anger or blame. Other times it's energetic. When we desire abundance, but hold beliefs in lack, or long for peace, yet dwell in fear. To bridge that gap, we must become the energy we wish to receive. When we align our thoughts and emotions with love, gratitude, and trust, life begins to mirror those states back to us. What we normalize in imagination, we energize into creation. Every thought, every intention sends ripples into the greater whole. Reality is not happening to us, it's responding to us. Each time we soften, breathe, and remember our shared essence with all life, we dissolve another thread of illusion and strengthen the fabric of unity. So how do we live this truth? How do we become agents of peace and unity in a divided world? It starts with small, conscious choices. Respond, don't react. Listen to understand. Speak truth with compassion. Celebrate diversity. Stay grounded in chaos. Bless your triggers. They reveal where love wants to flow. Focus your energy on peace. And reconnect with nature, your greatest mirror of harmony. Each loving act strengthens the light grid around Earth. Through awareness and compassion, you become a bridge between heaven and earth, anchoring stability in the collective field. Being an agent of peace doesn't mean avoiding the world's pain. It means meeting it with consciousness, holding your light steady while keeping your heart open. And when we do that, we begin healing the fractured whole. Imagine humanity as a great jigsaw puzzle. Billions of radiant pieces scattered across the table of creation. Each of us holds one sacred piece. Your role is to recognize yours, honor others, and help glue the pieces back together through love and understanding. When we do, we become master creators, co-building the new Earth reality together. And that leads us here, to the call of the new Earth. The new Earth isn't a place we're going. It's a frequency we're creating now. Every thought aligned with unity, every act born of love, contributes to this collective shift already unfolding. Ask yourself, what kind of Earth am I helping to birth through my daily energy? What frequency do I contribute? Fear or love, separation or unity? Remember, this awakening begins in the sanctuary of the human heart. When one heart heals, the whole field brightens, because the truth is, the new Earth will only emerge if we want it enough. To truly want it means to change, to awaken, to take radical responsibility for how we live, think, and love. All that's missing is our choice to live as one. You are that bridge, you are that light, you are the healer of separation, anchoring unity consciousness, one breath, one choice, one loving act at a time. If this message spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who may need the reminder that we are all one, reflections of the same divine light. For deeper insights and the full written version of this guide, visit my website. Together, we raise the frequency of Earth. Every time one more soul remembers their oneness with all that is. See you in the next video, where we'll take another step toward health, balance, and higher vibration.